Hi everyone, today the title of this video is Who Do You Want to Be? So when I was young I wanted to be just like my dad. He was perfect to me. I would follow him around everywhere. I wanted to walk like him. I wanted to talk like him. I wanted to be like him. I remember this one time going to the barber at the age of 5, and the barber asked me what kind of haircut I wanted. And I said I want my haircut just like my dad's, of course. And my barber laughed his head off because my dad was already balding at that time and just had a short hair, that's it. But you know what, to me that didn't matter at all. I loved my dad. He was so strong, both physically and personality wise. He would do anything for my sister and I. He loved us so much he would die for us if we had to, in order to protect us, like we were growing up in a war situation. Then when I grew older, there were other models or role models I wanted to be like. I wanted to be like Superman, Spider-Man, followed by Elvis Presley, Indiana Jones, 50 Cent. The problem is they were either all fictional, or they ended up on drugs or in jail or dead through poor life choices. So maybe they weren't so good, even though they looked really cool. While growing up, you see, some of us tend to start running after wrong things in life, and our role models tend to change for worse sometimes. And then hopefully, as we reach maturity and we grow up, we get familiar with other great personalities that we could aspire to. I don't know, like Rosa Parks or Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, Dalai Lama, Muhammad, Jesus. Hopefully we realize what matters in life the most, and we start making informed decisions on who to follow, who to be like, who to model our life on, what to live for. So hopefully our choices become based on reality and a certain set of values. So let me ask you this. When choosing a role model, what do you look for? What do you want to base your life off? What do you value? What is important to you? Because there's almost infinite number of life examples and life possibilities to follow, all with various character traits, strengths, flaws. And, recently I watched a movie called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And there's this moment in the middle of all this chaos where one of the characters, who seems weak and unimportant, suddenly he demands that everyone listen to him for a second. And he admits he can't solve all life's problems, he doesn't know all the answers. However, the only thing he's certain of, the only thing he does know is that we have to be kind. So I would go a step further and I'd say that we need to love others. Possibly love others the way we love ourselves, because, without love, the movie is absolutely right in saying if nothing matters, then all the pain and guilt and that you feel for making nothing of your life, it goes away. Well, basically a complete void and emptiness, death. What's the point of living? This couldn't be more true, as cosmic as it may sound. When Jesus was asked which commandment is the greatest, well, he declared, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. And then he decided to add a second, as important. He said, well, love your neighbor as yourself. And Jesus also commanded that we love one another as he loved us, and that there is no greater love than to lay down your life for your friends, which is ultimately what he did by dying for the sins of not only his friends but everyone. This is a very noble person to follow. Hashtag, quote, and base my life on. I'll follow Jesus. I will wake up every day of my life and do my best to live my life according to the example he set. He seems like a good role model to follow. I choose Jesus because he had no personality flaws. He was perfect in character and action. He genuinely cared, not for any kind of brownie points or human praise, not because of some ulterior motive, but because he is love. He fed the hungry, he healed the sick, blind could see, deaf could hear, lame could walk. He was kind, He taught us never to hate anyone and to forgive always, and never to judge anyone, because we don't know what they've been through, and if you judge, you will be judged as well. So how do I genuinely love others? Well, it starts with a relationship, spending time together, being generous with both my time and my finances, walking the walk, not just talking the talk. Investing my time into others earns me that right to participate in their life. It will earn me the right to speak into their life and have a relationship with them because of my authentic love and care for them. And it will translate into a life of purpose carried on into eternity. After all, who would want to live on planet Earth forever in its current state, in its fallen state of sadness and misery, reliving the life over and over again with the same end result, same failures? That would be hell.